society. In this video we will discuss how to perform a synthetic division. But before going to the examples how to perform it, let us discuss what is the synthetic division. So in order to divide the polynomials using synthetic division, you must be dividing our linear expressions and linear coefficient must be 1. So basically synthetic division is used if the divisor is a linear factor. For example, if we divide a polynomial by a factor which is x minus 1 where the coefficient is 1, then it is possible. But if we have to require to divide a polynomial with x square plus 5x something, then it is not possible in the synthetic division. In that case we must go with the long division method. And the other case, which is for example 3x minus 5, yes, then it is also possible because the exponent is 1, because the degree of the x which is 1. In other words, you can say that the synthetic division is a shortcut method of dividing the polynomials for special case of dividing by a linear factor whose leading coefficient is 1. So here is the first example that we divide these two polynomials and we get the answer to divide this. So the first step is to draw this diagram as. So making the 4 factors which is 1, 2, 3, 4. As in this factor, finally set the denominator, which is the denominator, equals to 0 to find the number in the divisor box, and this is a divisor box. So the first step is to take the denominator which is equals to 0. So if we add plus 2 on both sides, then we get which is equals to 2. So the value of x by taking the denominator equals to 0, we find the number in the divisor box. The second step, to make sure the numerator is written in the descending order, and if any term is missing, so must use the 0 to fill missing term. So just written in the coefficients where in this section as x cube, x square, x1 and x key power 0. Here we write x key power 0 which becomes 1. So the order is in descending order, and here we just write the coefficients. So here is 2, x square is minus 5 and the coefficient of x is 3 and this is 7. Now we start the synthetic division. As the first step of performing synthetic division is just to draw the first element which is 2. And always remember that the numbers in this section multiply with this divisor number. And here in this box we just apply the addition operation. So basically in the synthetic division we apply two operations, which is multiplication and the addition. So multiply with these two numbers, so it will be 2 multiply 2 which is 4, and write it here. And in this section we apply the addition, so just add these two numbers, so we will get minus 1. Now again here is a number and we want to require a number which is placed here. So multiply this factor with this divisor number. So 2 multiply minus 1 which is minus 2. And remember in this section we apply the addition, so add these two numbers which is positive 1. Now here is a number again and take a multiplication with this number which is 1 multiply 2 again 2. So 7, here we apply the addition, so 7 plus 2 which is 9. As in the last factor is the remainder. If the last number is the remainder, then this term is a constant and this is a coefficient of the term which is x as we increase here, and the last is the coefficient of x square. As in other words, you can say that here is a x key power cube and the term which is in denominator is x, so we have to obtain x square. So here is a x square. So finally we get as right is 2x square minus 1x plus 1. And what is about the remainder? So remainder must be written as a fraction. How is in fraction? That is a positive 9. So we write it as a positive 9 and divide the remainder with the denominator of the given question, which is x minus 2. If we divide these two polynomials, so as we already discussed, the first step is to set the denominator equals to 0 to find the number in a divisor box. So the first step is 3x plus 1, which is equals to 0. So we have to find the value of x, means the divisor value. So we can write it on the other side. So it will be minus 1, and the value of x that we find it is 1 divided by 3. And the second step is to check out that the denominator is written in the descending order. Here we write the divisor, which we find taking the denominator equals to 0. So we find 1 divided by minus 1 divided by 3. We write the coefficients. So x cube is 3 minus 5, 4 and 2. Now we perform the synthetic division. The first step, the first main important step, just to drop the first element in this box, as just to drop this is here. And in this section we apply the multiplication with this number, and in this box we apply the addition. So if we multiply these two numbers, means we multiply minus 1 divided by 3. So we will get minus 1. So we write here is minus 1. And in this section we apply the addition. So if we add these two numbers, we will get minus 6. Again, here is a number in this box. So to multiply these two numbers, so we write the answer is here, and again add in these two numbers, which will be 6. And here is again a number in this section, so again multiply, so we write it here, and we add these two numbers, so we will get a 0. We get a remainder which is 0. So how to write it? As we write it as this is a remainder, and this is a constant, and this is a coefficient of x, and this is a coefficient of x square. 3x square minus 6x plus 6, and again required to have to divide these two numbers. We take the factor which is in the denominator or divided by the polynomial, take it at 0. X plus 2, which is equals to 0, so we have to take on the other side, so it will be negative 2. The second step is to make sure that the denominator is written in the descending order, and if any term is missing, so must use the 0 to fill the missing term. Denominator we write is x cube, which is coefficient with 1. But here is a missing of x square x. So we write it 0 x square plus 0x, and here is a coefficient which is 5x. No, x0, which is 1. So here is a descending order. Here we write the dividing minus 2, and here we write the coefficient. So here is 1, 0, 0, and here is 5. Just to drop the first element 1. So it will be minus 2, and put it here. Now taking a addition operation in this factor, so we will get minus 2. Here is a number again. So multiply this number with this divisor number. So we will be a 4, and add these two numbers, 0 plus 4, which is again 4. So it will be minus 8. Now add these two numbers, we will get minus 3, and this is the remainder of our. So we will write it as x square minus 2x plus 4 minus 3, and divide this factor with the divisor of this question, which is x plus 2. So here is our question that by using the synthetic division, plus 1 and x minus 2 are the factors of this polynomial, and we have to require to find the value of the unknown coefficients, which is p and q. So that the term is in the descending order as well, x cube, x square, x and x naught, which is equals to 1. The x cube coefficient is 1, and x square is p, q, and the constant term is 0. As x plus 1 and x minus 2 are the factors of this term, so first of all we pick this one. If we take is equals to 0, then we have to a value of minus 1, and the other is x minus 2 division with minus 1. Static division says that drop the first element as well, which is 1. Multiply these two numbers, we will get minus 1, and place the answer is here. So add these two numbers, which is p minus 1, and multiply this factor with minus 1, so we will get minus p plus 1, and if we add these two numbers, then what we get it q minus p plus 1. Again, here is a number and multiply with the divisor as p minus q and minus 1. P minus q and 2 minus 1, which is positive 1. Take a syntactic division again by positive 2 that we find it as. So the step is that drop the first element as well and multiply these two elements, which is positive 2, and add these two numbers, so we will get p plus 1, and here is again a number, multiply with this divisor, so we will get 2p plus 2. Now to add these two numbers, what we will get? P plus q plus 3. So basically these two are the remainders. X plus 1 and x minus 2 are the factors. If we suppose this equation is equals to f of x, are the factors of f of x. If these two are the factors and we apply the syntactic division, then we can write the remainders, which is equals to 0. P minus q plus 1 is equals to 0, and the second equation p plus q plus 3, which is equals to 0. If we suppose that it is the first equation and this is a second equation, from the first equation, if we find the value of p, which is, if we take these two factors on the other side, so it will be q minus 1, and put in second equation, means this equation, the value of p. So we will find is q minus 1 plus q plus 3, which is equals to 0. So as this is 2q and here is plus 2, which is equals to 0. So if we solve it, so 2q, which is equals to minus 2, and the value of q, which is equals to minus 1. So put in the first equation, so p, the sign is minus, the value of q, which is minus 1, plus 1, which is equals to 0. Now to solve it, p plus 1 is equals to 0. It means p plus 2 is equals to 0, and it means p is equals to minus 2. So in this way we have to calculate the value of p and q, which are the required conditions. So in this way we find the unknown coefficients by using the syntactic division.